Hello and welcome to Pest Perspectives, episode number 54. But if you read in the streams, it may say 53 as I messed it up again. But it is number 54 of Pest Perspectives. Crazy to think. I've done the 54th episode since last January. That's incredible. They've done 2 a week sometimes to fit people in. But this week I've got a conversation with Owen Hayes. Is that right?
Yeah, Owen Hayes. Yeah, that's right.
It was set up by Martin Belcher had a word with me and says you need to get Owen on. He's a good lad. Yeah, I met you at Pest Tech last year. I shook your hand. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. Up on the balcony, 1 or 2, whichever one it was. But yeah, he says, and then I looked at he showed me a load of, I added you on Facebook, and it's a really good, he's done something with the Open Project Search, is it? That was it.
Project Search.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. I'll bring all that up as well. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Ask Pest Control for watching. So, obviously, when you were at school, obviously, long time ago when I went to school, I didn't know pest control was a job.
Yeah.
So when you went to school, did you know pest control was a job?
No, I was exactly like you. I was like, I've never heard of it before. Even when I was on a course, I didn't know anything about pest control. I didn't even know that even existed.
Okay, so nothing's changed in. Well, God, I'm 41 now. I feel older. Nothing's changed in that long. To the present day, we're trying to change it, but it's not an easy thing because, not being funny, a lot of people nowadays love to be tapping behind the keyboard. They do.
Yeah.
Rather than actually on the tools. But so obviously there was. So when you left school, did you go through? Did you do any kind of any college courses that got you into pest control? Like was it like Project Search? Was it, or how did all that work? How did all that work?
So I was obviously, once I left school, I went to Nottingham College, and I did
Nottingham, okay.
Yeah, and I did so it was multi skills. So it was like 6 weeks of everything construction based.
Nice.
So it'll be like 6 weeks bricklaying, 6 weeks plumbing, and then 6 weeks painting and decorating, and stuff like that. So and then obviously we were about to do one last subject, but we couldn't do it because of COVID.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
So
understandable.
Yeah, so most of it was all on the computer. I do like your usual stuff that you do on your computer on the computer course. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then I passed that, and then I really enjoyed painting and decorating.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I started doing, I think it was level 2 painting and decorating.
Yeah.
And then and I thought, you know what, I could get a hang of this. And so I eventually got like a part-time job in painting and decorating by a person that I know from a family friend.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I did it for, I think, probably a couple of months, and turned out it just wasn't for me.
Okay, that's fair.
So I don't know if it was the painting and decorating itself or the people working in that job that I just didn't like.
Yeah, they can be in that industry. They can be a bit like painting, decorating, brickies, and that. They can be a bit. I'm not sure. A lot of them Mickey taking and take. It's whether you. Yeah, they can be very much when you go on building sites. Yeah, it's very. But you have to be right fit. It may just bring you watching the paint dry.
Yeah. And then I realised that's not for me. So and this was all during COVID, so
Okay, yeah.
like we weren't quite sure what I was going to do next, obviously, because with my learning disabilities and etc. And I just weren't too sure if a lot of people be accepting
Okay,
in certain jobs that I would do. And
yeah.
then we found this course called Project Search where you go
Okay,
into the hospital and you work there for a year for free. Obviously, it's
yeah.
it's still a college course.
Oh, is it? Okay, I get
Yeah,
you.
it's still a part of Nottingham course. It's new. I
Yeah,
was the first proper year where it got quite big,
yeah, that's good.
and then after my year, it got a bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay, that's
So I did that um, for about a year. It was pretty much a bit like much skill. So I was doing a month of this certain job, and then I
yeah,
went moved on to something else. But I I like to be quite hands on.
yeah.
I don't usually like to be stuck in the office all day. I like to
Okay,
be moving about and etc. So so what I did was it was what's it called? So you know when you cleaner supplies.
oh yes, yeah, I know that. Yeah,
So we put it into like trolleys and
yeah,
then we'll push it and we'll go onto wards and we'll
yeah.
deliver the cleaning supplies for the ward.
I never thought about a job like that before, as in it. I didn't
Yeah,
know it was an actual job. I just thought the cleaners had it all. Obviously, I am wrong. I learned
yeah,
something there.
yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair, I thought the same. To be fair, so you're
yeah,
not the only one. So yeah, so I did that. I think I did that a couple of months ago. I really liked doing that.
nice.
Because it gave me a bit of a routine of I know
Yeah,
what I'm doing every day. So I
unreal.
moved, yeah, so I moved on to do the bins. So your clinical bins, your
Yeah.
waste bins, your cardboard bins, stuff like that. Um, I did enjoy that, but I weren't into it as much. So
No, I can't imagine. Obviously, you're just collecting basically rubbish to the bin, aren't you?
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
I know it's
and
clinical, but it's just a different bin, isn't it? It
yeah,
is.
yeah, it just worked for me, and I thought I, I like it, but I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life.
No.
Um, so I was just like hanging by a thread. I'm like, I don't like it. It's obviously a lot of it is physical, where you're
Yeah.
moving your arms and stuff, and the bin's nearly tall as me. I'm very short,
I
and the
know.
bins are nearly
Yeah. I'm quite tall, aren't I?
yeah.
Um,
So the bins are like nearly up to my nose. So
I'll
I'm like,
see.
yeah. So I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. And then one of the bosses, the managers, um, he came to me and said, well, it's near the end of the year. The hospital wants to keep you on.
Oh, I tell you what, that's really good because they must have thought a lot of you and you're trying really
Yeah,
hard that they wanted to keep you. That must have meant a
yeah,
lot to you that they
yeah. It
wanted to
did.
keep you, and the
Yeah,
people must have really got to like you around the hospital. That's a really good thing. That is.
yeah. Because I was talking to a lot of people at that time. I wasn't the person where I'm very loud and etc. I'm a very quiet person. So if someone wants to talk to me, I'll talk to them. I don't have a
Yeah.
problem with that. I'm not the type of people that go out my way to say
Yeah.
hello to people. And I was very shy at that time, very low on confidence and etc.
Yeah.
So hearing that, it gave me a bit of a confidence boost.
Oh, it
So
definitely would. I'll be honest though, when I started in pest control, and obviously a lot older than you, but I wasn't got. I worked in a factory job, and I started with my dad, and I wasn't very good at talking to customers to start with. Now you can't shut me up though, but
no,
it's the confidence thing because I wasn't dealing with the public. You see,
yeah,
I moved to dealing with the public, and it's in someone's house. I
yeah,
wasn't used to it. So it took me a while to get used to that. So yeah, it's good that you've built up your confidence in that area. It is
yeah.
definitely.
And then he came in and said, "Well, we'd like to keep you on, but there's not enough people to go into the job that you're in now. So
Okay.
we've got an offer for you for just a 3-week trial to see where you go and do pest control. I thought, pest control? What's pest control? I never heard that in my life. They said, oh, well, you deal with like rats and all that. I'm like, well, I don't like spiders, so how am I going to deal with
They
rats?
should have sold that a bit better. They should. You deal with ants and stuff
Yeah.
like that to start with.
Yeah, so he said that. I thought, you know what? I've got nothing else to lose here, so yeah, why not? And I gave it 3 weeks. So I met Martin, as you said earlier,
Yeah,
and I met Jeff as well, who works alongside Martin.
yeah.
And I met them, and they looked very nice guys. I thought, at least I know I'll be comfortable with them. But let's just see what it goes 3 months down the line.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks, sorry. And I went down, and it went past 3 weeks, and it went to 6 weeks, and then it went to so on, a couple months, and then I was on, I think probably 6 months down the line, I was doing an apprenticeship in customer service.
Okay, that's nice.
Because obviously with pest control, I've never heard of, I don't think at the time, an apprentice in pest control.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we had to go through a different route of
Okay.
doing just customer service.
Okay.
So I did that. Luckily, I passed that as well throughout for a
That's
year.
good. Because I'll be honest with you, Owen. Unless you work at you get a job at a national big company, it's not something like most people go and get their pest control qualifications. There's no, oh, here's the customer, here's how you deal with customers. There's none of that. The big nationals teach you, but it's not a skill that it's a bit lacking in. Obviously, most of small businesses. So it's an area there where you got a leg up there doing that course. I've never done a customer service course, so it sounds interesting. That does.
Yeah, I've never heard of it until it got shown to me. I thought, as long as it gets me to where I want to be, which is doing the pest control, then so be it. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get on board that. And you didn't really do a lot, to be fair.
No.
So you did you had a tutor, but you're on like a Zoom call like we are.
Okay. Yeah.
And you see her or him probably once a month.
Okay.
And they'll set you a target to complete a like a course or like a subject in customer service.
Yeah.
You get to do all that sort of work for a month, complete it, show it to her, and it said, yeah, bro. And then did that for a good year, and then towards the end, you had someone walk around, and that was your exam. We had to show around, so you have to show around the hospital of what I do every day, and that was basically customer service exam. And then after that, she gave me like I can't remember now, probably about 6-7 questions.
Yeah.
And that was it. And then I said, I was quite cheeky because I was quite nervous, but I was quite cheeky. I said, do you think I passed? Straight away.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done it, but I was like, in your personal opinion, do you think I passed?
Yeah.
And she put her head down and said, I think you've done okay.
Yeah.
And then I got the result, and I got like, I think it was like a merit or extension.
Wow, that's good. That's very good.
Buzzing.
See that there, the way you did that shows how much your confidence has been boosted. Where this person came in, you didn't really know them, but you felt comfortable enough to go, do you think I passed? Yeah, so it shows how much your confidence levels have been boosted by being in the hospital and around new situations and obviously being with Martin and obviously Jeff and then teaching you the ropes. So yeah, that's really good to hear that is because it just shows how much confidence it's gone up.
Yeah.
If you can say that to someone you don't know, I've passed.
Yeah. So I was, but if you talk to Martin and Jeff, or even if my family or close friends, you'll know like how really in the dumps I was and low in confidence, and I was very lonely like during COVID times, and I was really down, and then I was doing all these jobs. It made me happy, but I still wasn't confident enough. And then
Okay.
and then out of nowhere, pest control came along. Jeff and Martin came along. I was like, probably 7 months down the line. If you ask my mum and dad, they, they couldn't believe how much confidence I got just throughout those months, and it's all down to those guys.
I'll be honest, it's great to hear. It really is, because it just shows you that because obviously around the world, when I went for I did my basics. I went for my RSPH Level 2 award in pest management. Now, I was never at school. I was never the cleverest. I passed it. I will admit, I passed the rats bit, and I failed the invertebrates and the health and safety just by a few points. Second time around, I've done it. But most people, when they stick their mind to it, anyone can achieve it. It might, with some people, it might take longer, but I believe it's an industry that anyone can be in. I honestly believe that, because
Yeah,
it's not.
I agree.
It's more, obviously you've still got to do some exams and stuff, but it's something you can work away at your own pace. You can do a lot of learning at home. You can, if there's certain things you're struggling with, you literally could print it out and stick it on your bedroom wall or something. You could.
Yeah,
That's what I did
yeah,
with some of my learning, because I couldn't. Everyone learns differently, and
yeah,
I think it's a great industry for. I think anyone can do it if you put your mind to it and you get a little bit of a passion for it. I
yeah,
think you can, and I think so far you've done really well. I do.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and
And even now, you're talking to me on the internet. We're live on the internet. You're doing really well, mate.
yeah. Cheers,
You
cheers for
really
that.
are. You really
Thank
are.
you.
Hey, where
Yeah.
is Martin anyway? He said he was front seat row. I've not seen him comment in chat yet. Where are you, Martin? Come on, say hello.
Uh,
He's
Come on.
slacking. He's slacking,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
he? He is. But no. Sorry to
typical.
interrupt you there.
Yeah, yeah. Typical Martin, eh? Typical Martin.
But no,
You'll love
it's
that.
good to hear. So when you started working with in the pest control bit, there he is. He was watching then. Hello, hi. There he is. There he is. So he was watching. So when you first started, they first took you on in the pest control bit. How did it go? Like, what kind of things did? Here you go. That's a good comment for you. He's making me proud. There's another one as well from Jason. He said you have one thing, Owen, that is lacking in a lot of young people these days. That is a good work ethic. A good work ethic. Keep it up,
Thank you.
buddy.
Thank you
So
very
yeah,
much.
yeah, it's good to hear it is. But so what kind of things do they get you doing? Like going around with them? Do they teach you how to check monitoring points and
Yes, yeah.
what was it like?
Well, at the start, it was just easing me into it. Even now, they're trying to get me thinking. Even now,
Yeah,
try and get me thinking on my own. But at the start, it was just routine wise,
yeah,
checking your monitor box, checking you know monitor box in kitchens,
yeah,
outside, like just the basics at the
yeah,
start, and then they kind of easing me into doing different bits. So let's say, for example, one day it could be checking your rat boxes, the
yeah,
next bit it could be um, checking pigeons, see if there's any pigeon mess or etc. or it's so on so, and to be fair, because I have no clue about it,
yeah,
I was kind of struggling a bit because I was like, oh, I don't know, but I did enjoy being around the guys. They made me
yeah.
very comfortable, thinking it's okay. You're very new to this.
Yeah, it's
Just
good.
just
That's the
just
way
take your time.
exactly. That's the way to do it. I know how Martin is, and that is very much. He's very good at guiding you because even because I'm obviously on the board of the MPTA, Martin's took me on his wing and he's taught me a lot. He
Yeah,
has, and I've got a lot to thank him for that.
yeah,
He's helped me a lot. It's obviously different on the board, but he's taught me a lot of things.
yeah.
He also said electronic fly killing servicing you've been doing.
Yes, yes. We've recently been doing one at the hospital, and yeah, it's like, for example, a kitchen had they brought one of these cheap ones, the cheap.
Yes, they all do, don't they? Yeah,
It's and then it's just when I brought it down, I'm carrying it, and then halfway through going into the van, it snapped in half, and it's been there for a while apparently. So
yeah,
it's been there a lot longer since I was in pest control or
yeah,
working in general. So I
yeah,
was like, oh no, I broke it. I don't know what to do. I told Martin about it. He said, don't worry about it. It's a rubbish one. It's a rubbish cheap one.
yeah. If it's their fault for buying cheap at the end of the day and it
Yeah,
broke, so it's
yeah, and
about.
that's
I
what he
bet you're
basically
panicking a
said.
bit. You were like, "Oh no, I just broke it."
Yeah, I was like, oh no, I'm hoping they don't take that out my wage.
No, they wouldn't. Did they replace it with a decent one, or was it just another cheap one?
which we're in discussions about it because could it go through the hospital?
Oh,
It's
it
got to
will.
go
Yeah,
through their. It's got to go through the
yeah,
official ways.
it will. They'll probably replace it with LED glue board, probably.
Yeah,
Maybe.
who
Who
knows? Who
knows?
knows?
Apparently, you've done here. Martin's saying you've also been with him to do some wasp treatments. Is that right?
Oh, what? Sorry, can you say that again?
Wasp treatments.
Yeah, I've done a few of them.
Was that at the hospital?
Yeah,
Ah, yeah. What
yeah.
do you think to that then? What do you think to doing wasp treat? What do you think to that then?
Quite interested to like it's. You got to have a bit of patience, which I need to still get better at.
Yeah,
Being patient, but when you find it where they go in and out, it's kind of
yeah.
satisfying, and then you get it, you got it, you know you've done it, and it's like it's just satisfying to see you got the job done. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. With obviously, you know the reaction when you've got it, don't you?
Yeah,
They go
because
balmy.
yeah,
They
yeah, they
absolutely
go
go
in and
balmy.
out, in and out, in and out.
Yeah, just keep your distance, even if you've got your suit on. Just keep your distance so they can't see you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we
yeah,
did, yeah, we did a couple uh, in between the brickwork and whatnot.
yeah.
We did a couple in a floor. I don't know
But
what
yeah,
it.
nice. Yeah,
Yeah, so I was a bit like that's different. Usually higher in higher
yeah,
buildings. Well, that's my first thought.
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've done one in a Hoover.
Oh wow.
Di- Honestly, Dyson a couple of years ago, a few years ago, at someone's house, and there was like a big shed thing, and the lady goes, "To keep there's loads of wasps in here," and so we followed it round, and I was like, "Do you not use your Hoover?" Do you mean? No, I've got a different Hoover. Well, I said you won't be using this Hoover, so we pulled it outside, and yeah, it had made an entire wasp nest in someone's Dyson Hoover. It was obviously knackered. But
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
with that, you don't use dust. You've got to use aerosol for that. But yeah, they can literally make nests anywhere.
I
They
know,
can.
I
They're
know.
very clever. They
Yeah.
are.
There's like a lot of like pests you think, wow, they are actually very, very smart. In some cases, smarter than humans. In some cases.
They are. I mean, has Martin ever at the hospital brought his own thermal camera with him to help your wasp nests, or does he not?
No, but he has shown me how he uses it and why he uses it and etc. So I have seen him use it, but not in the hospital.
No, that's fair. I mean, I used it last year to do a wasp nest because It was in a porter cabin. It was a lady that lived in front of her house, her son's house. She was living there, and you went round the back, and the wasps were going in at the bottom. So what was happening was they were going in, they were travelling upwards, and that's what they were doing. But they were right in the corner of the room. So I went like that with a thermal. I said to her, "They're there." So I had to pierce a hole and do it with insecticide that way. I knew they were dead because I said after I took a photo, I says, "It's gone blue now. It's dead. It's cold." But that's what thermals can come in handy for. They can now, especially with the powders changing, especially.
Yeah.
It is.
We even did one in the hospital where there was like I don't know what sort of lights though. It's like a lamp like this. It's like a very old-fashioned light outside. And I look around the building, they were complaining of what. I'm like, I can't see anything.
And is it them ones that get really hot, they could burn you? When they're really old, when the old ones,
yeah. It's like any time of the day, it's like light is on.
Oh,
So nice for the wasps to live above because it was light there, the sea was there, but there was a bit of gap in between the light and the ceiling. And I see like 3 or 4 wasps coming in and out of that area, that same spot. I thought, got ya. So obviously I can't do anything because I can't touch anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm still in training, etc.
That's fair.
So I called Martin and said, "Oh, can you do this job?"
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, no problem." And I showed him where it was, and he did it early in the morning, and they've not complained ever since.
Well, that's good then. That is. Martin's also telling me that he's took you to some honeybee removals as well. Is that right?
Yeah, we did one at QMC.
Yeah.
Which is basically we cover all 3 sites of the hospital. So City Hospital, QMC, and then there's a little road walk, which is a little. But yeah, we did one. It was like in between a brick wall.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was, I think it's below a training facility.
Yeah.
Where all the student nurses go to have their like training and etc.
Okay. Yeah.
And they'll already do works there anyway.
What's that?
Yeah, they were taking the bricks out.
Oh, were they? Okay.
But before taking the bricks out, for some weird reason, they started panicking because obviously they were on like a scaffolding, so they didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
I think they were putting new windows in. I think that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
And they were like, "We're not doing this job unless the bees are removed."
Yeah.
So like, well, we need the scaffolding at a certain height for us to do the job. And then do like a bit of back and forth and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we did it one weekend with me and Martin and Andy.
Yeah.
We all went to it and then we all did the job, the bee job together. Like taking the bricks out, removing the honey out of the brick, and then place it in a bucket, remove the bees.
Yeah.
And then can't remember if Andy put the brick back. So you might need to ask Martin about that.
No, that's fine. That is. No, you don't. I'll be honest. I've never done honeybee removal before, so I've never done. It's. I know it's Martin. Martin likes to do honeybee removals. He's passionate of his.
That's his hobby. He likes to do that in his spare time.
Oh, he does. But yeah, well done for doing that.
Yeah.
It's a bit more experience for you. It is.
It's all thanks to Martin. Really, he's taking me under his wing and showed me and let me experience it for myself instead of him doing it. He let me experience it for myself.
Oh yeah, you can. I mean, it's a good way of doing it. It is. And obviously, I'm guessing because you did the bee removal, you had no fear. You weren't flapping around.
What?
A little bit, a little bit.
I had a bee suit on, so that kept me a bit safe.
It did, yeah, it
A
did.
bit more safer, so I weren't panicking as much.
I can't. Okay. I've just had another question from Martin. He's told me to ask you about your disability tattoo. That come from Martin.
Yeah,
I don't know what he means by it. He probably wants you
it's
to tell you
it
what it is.
it's basically a quote said there is ability in every disability,
It's true.
and
That's a That's a nice quote.
I seen it on, I don't know if it's social media or it was just on Google because I was looking for ideas of tattoos and I want
Yeah.
something meaningful as my first.
Well, you got to make it. If you're going to have them, they all need to. Well, apparently, if you're going to have one, you need to make it mean something, really.
Yeah, especially for your first tattoo, I thought it needs to be something meaningful. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, let me try and let me try and find a quote, and I seen it, and it stuck by me, and because it's something I relate to, and it's just something I love. I just love the quote, what it means. I have like different sort of meanings to it. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're in a like this in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if you know got, I don't know, anything really. If you're
No,
deaf,
you are right. You are right.
it doesn't matter as long as it. Everyone deserves a fair chance with
They do. I
whatever
mean,
they.
they do. I mean, I I broke my knee a while ago, a few years ago. I'll tell you something now, right? No, I didn't realise when people said if you're in a wheelchair, you're invisible to people, right? I was at my shop round the corner. My missus pushed me up, and this bloke, I said, "You all right, mate?" He ignored me. He says, "You do know that don't live in this wheelchair. I broke my knee." Oh, sorry, mate. I says, "If I could get up, I would." You ignored me because I was in the wheelchair. No, I didn't. I said, "Yes, you did. You wouldn't have ignored me if I was standing up." But yeah, I thought that was weird. That's what people say. But yeah, I was like, you
Yeah,
ignore
yeah,
me. I said, I'm 6'3". If I stood up, I actually said, you ignored me. You would have said hi if I was standing up. But yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not right. It's not.
No. So yeah, so
He wants to see the tattoo. He says, show it on the. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good. That's nice. That
yeah,
is.
yeah. Got the hearing aids obviously because I wear hearing aids as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a bit of a double on meaning for it. So yeah,
Well, no, at least it's got some meaning to it. Yeah.
yeah.
So, have you got any funny jobs or anything you've been on since being with the hospital, or even with Martin anywhere?
Oh, there's loads. There's
Yeah,
too many.
it's
Especially with Martin.
yeah.
Jesus. Um, he'll probably type something now. He can think of something on his top brain at the minute.
Did you a couple of days ago or yesterday track some rats to a burrow?
Um,
I probably wasn't you. He's talking about then. He said he tracked the rats back 70 yards to the burrow. It probably wasn't with you then. But
um, um, yeah, there was a job on
yeah,
last week, but
yeah.
no, sorry, Monday. What am I saying last week? And they'll
QMC
compare.
rats.
Yeah,
QMC rats.
yeah, and I was like, I went straight there, and obviously with Martin being um like a spy, he went
Yeah,
elsewhere.
yeah,
So I'm thinking, where's he gone? So I spoke to the customer,
yeah,
and they said, oh yeah, we got rats um running by. We keep getting rubbish and all that. So my
yeah.
first thought was drain. because they
Well
had a
done.
big drain.
Yeah.
They did have a big drain issue. But I'm
Yeah.
like, well, they won't have it because they started it last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But then when I went to near the drain, I seen a massive little gap in the corner of the fence, and it
Oh,
was smooth as you like. It
yeah.
was as smooth as you could think of. I'm thinking, well, they're going through it. I'm like, well, I can't see it go any further. And then I see it connected again,
Yeah.
and then there was a bin
Yeah.
right next to it. I was like, bingo. And then when Martin was done talking to the customer, he
Yeah.
said, "You haven't looked at behind the fence, have you?" I said, "No." I went, "Well, come with me, young man." And
Yeah.
then he showed me where it was. I went, "Oh." I got it completely wrong.
Was it a
And he
borough?
showed me, and he showed me a line, and then
Yeah.
it was under, it was like a burrow,
Yeah.
but then it was under a wood ledge, I think it's called.
Okay. Yeah.
It went under there, it went, and then behind that, it was like a massive fence.
Yeah.
It was, and there was a massive, smooth as you like hole under the fence,
Yeah. Okay.
and then it ran across,
Yeah.
and then it made another smooth line into the big bushes at the hospital.
Oh.
And
So
then we
that's where it
found,
actually was then.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then we found, well, Martin found another possible drain defect,
Yeah.
and then another burrow right next to the drain.
Okay.
So it was like it was all connected onto, like, we tried to figure out where's the home,
Yeah.
where's the where do they work, and where they're running from, and we tried to connect the dots, and we kind of got it in the end.
Yeah.
So
Martin mentioned that to me. He likes to talk about where the rats work and where the rat's home is. He
yeah,
did. So
yeah, and
it's a good
that's
point.
easy for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy for me.
Yeah.
And there's like another example he likes to give, and it helps me a bit. Is like when the rats are around the bins. It's like, well, if you put a bait down near the bins, which one do you think the rat's going to go to? It's like the bins are McDonald's and the
Yeah.
baits are KFC. The rat's going to go more to the McDonald's than they are with the KFC. So that's another example that
Yeah.
I like how Martin explains rat issues and etc.
Yeah, he has a good way of explaining it because I was when I drove up to Milton Keynes last year, I obviously Martin drove to mine and I drove him up not to Milton Keynes to look round the venue. It was,
Yeah,
um, and I had a masterclass. I was just listening to him talking to customers, and it was like listening to a masterclass in how to answer the phone to a customer. He's very good on the phone. He really
yeah,
is. I
yeah.
said, so I've got a question for you. I have.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So no, it's nothing. It's nothing too taxing, mate. Don't worry. Don't. I told you that. So, what are your thoughts on the safe use of rodenticides? Would you recommend it to new people within the
Definitely.
industry to get them just a few basics down?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Because you need to know what you kind of got to use
You do. That's
for
true.
for what you're using it on. Because they'll tell you on the label,
They
this is
will.
only for brown rats, rattus,
Yeah.
etc.
There you go.
Um,
Ratius.
and
Ratius
and then
norvegus.
yeah,
I always say it wrong, you see. People say, oh, you've said that wrong. But loads of people say that one differently. I was
yeah.
like,
I just let Marty say it so I don't look stupid.
well, I tell you, a lot of the time. Well, a lot of people say that one differently. Some people say Norvegus, some people say Norvegius. I don't know how you
Yeah,
actually say it properly.
I do. And yeah, so you need, but you also need to know legally as well by the
We
law.
do.
So
We do.
I advise, even if you've done pest control for 30 odd years and don't you don't know the new updates, you still need to do it just in case that there's like new laws that you can and can't do.
You do. So what is the label?
Top of my head. Oh dear. What sort of label?
What when you read a label, what is it?
What is a
Label
label?
is it's a 3-letter word. Label is law.
Law, yeah.
That's the saying anyway. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
on the exam or anything, but that's the most common thing that goes labels law. However, you will find out a lot of people don't read the label. They
Yeah.
don't.
Well, Martin's told me from day one, always read the label, so you know
Yeah.
what you can and can't use it on.
Oh, it's right. It is. So, what's the MPTA's course is fairly new. You went on that. Is it good?
Yeah. I did all day course a couple of weeks ago
Yeah.
with Martin, and then I did one with Martin again last week.
Yeah.
It was on the Rose course. It was all day course.
On the road. Oh, right.
I
So
don't know what the full.
you mean Nottingham on the road day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Eastwood Hall.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So we did.
unfortunately couldn't make it to that one because I did Davy Brown's kill germ drainage course on the day after, so that would have been the Thursday. So it's too much to take 2 days out.
Yeah.
So we just opted for the one in the drainage course because we've got a dream camera now. Yeah, so start playing with them. But no, did you have a good time at the MPTA on the road day?
Yeah. There was some interesting stuff, and then I feel like there was some that was kind of the same in a way.
Yeah.
But there was some good stuff.
You got a good video from the last year's one. I watched that again recently. The
Which one was
video
that?
you were talking about getting into pest
Yes.
control as a young person.
Yes.
Yeah, so I rewatched
Yeah,
that. I watched your Nottingham College one. I watched that as well. I did. But yeah, you're good on camera, mate. You're rocking it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
are.
that's all. Thanks to Martin, because he convinces me to do it.
Did they?
Yeah, he
I
always
know.
comes. So,
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It is. So yeah, you'd recommend it. Obviously, I've been a few years since I've done mine, but I obviously done the RSPH Level 2 award in pest management. But I do my CPD. I get more CPD than you can ever imagine. 75 last year.
Oh,
So that's 75 hours. But
brutal.
some of that's podcasts, though. So it's not like it's 75 days of full courses. It's not. Because I go with the British Pest Register.
Yeah.
I do to do CPD. But no, it's. I got another one from Martin. I have because he gave me some questions. So, do you in the future, not now, in the future, do you ever think want to take? You don't have to, obviously. The RSPH at Level 2 award in pest management, the one up. Do you think you'll ever want to take that in the future?
If I can collect as much information into my head,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, because they are changing it up a little bit. They're like because soon they're doing a future framework, and that will be deemed level 3. But I do believe they're trying to implement a bit of practical in with it. They are, so it's not just.
Wow.
This is what I've heard. I don't know if it's true, because I'm not in that, but I know there was a big push. Certain people wanted a bit of practical involved. I don't know if it's happening. I'm not involved in that. I'm not.
Yeah.
But there was mention of it. There was.
Wow.
But yeah, but I don't know because you can have because there was people on the course that I was on in an exam, so you can actually have somebody sit with you and say you don't understand the question. They can
Oh, okay.
they can get you to give you the question. Don't tell you that they won't tell you the answer,
Yeah,
but they
cool.
can explain it in a different way so you can understand it. So there is help in sometimes if you don't understand the question, they're allowed
Yeah,
to reframe it in a way that
yeah,
so you could understand what it means. So they are
yeah.
allowed to do that. They are,
Oh, that's
which is good. It
yeah, that's
is.
brilliant because obviously with certain words I don't understand as
Yeah.
much
No.
as other people might do. So
Yeah.
I might feel like I'm getting tricked here with certain questions. So I'm
Oh,
like,
I
oh,
really get that because you'll be surprised. Even questions I got wrong. See, that's the thing. When you fail, because I have, they don't tell you what questions you got wrong. They don't. They
that's
don't.
the thing. That's the thing. I did that with a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Me and Martin did a course, and it
Yeah.
was like a test at the end.
Yeah.
And I failed
Yeah.
by 3 marks.
Oh, that's
But
a bit. Yeah, you're nearly there. You're nearly
yeah,
there.
and I was gutted, but I'm like, I need to know what I got wrong.
Oh, I
But
would
obviously,
imagine though, with that, the exam would be exactly the same. But when you take the other one, the one up, there's at the minute there's a few different sample papers of the same one, so you could
yeah,
get different questions. But with that, probably get the same questions. But yeah,
yeah. So I'm like, oh, I'm gutted because how many points um that I think how many points to get a pass.
yeah.
I was fuming about that, but
Oh,
I'm more fuming.
you'll do well next time because 3 marks is nothing. You'll do it.
Yeah,
You will. No
I
worries.
was
I have
yeah, I
every
was
confidence I do.
yeah. So I was like, but I'm more fuming that I couldn't know which ones I got wrong and which ones I got right.
Yeah, they never seem to tell you that. I don't know
No,
why, but they don't. It's either you've passed or you failed, or you missed it by this amount of marks. But
yeah.
um, Jason has just asked, has Martin given you a British pest management manual to flick through?
What? Sorry.
A British pest manual to flick through. There's like a book this thick. Whether Martin's
No,
got
no,
one
not
to flick
yet.
through. No, he probably. I don't know if Martin's got one, but most people have one. They do.
But fall asleep in 2 hours after reading that.
You just cut it up into little bits and read a little bit each
Yeah,
time when you go. That's what I do. A little bit. It doesn't. With me, it doesn't always go in. Everyone learns differently. Some
yeah,
people love audio podcasts and sit there with the notes. That's a good tip. You ever listen to podcasts? Just take notes if you can to remember, because not everything goes
yeah.
in. Everyone learns differently. They do. Um, they do. Martin tells me you're a bit of a football fan. Is that right? The
Yeah,
Celtics.
yeah, a bit of a football freak, as
Yeah,
I say.
they're the
Yeah.
Celtics.
What? No, no,
I'm
no, no, no,
joking.
no,
It's
no.
the Rangers.
Rangers, yeah. The blue
He
side.
reckons you've got like a season ticket. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's some dedication. That is.
Yeah, well, I go up in a group.
Do you?
Yeah, and it's called Sheffield Districts.
Yeah.
So the guy that runs it, like he lived in, or he was born and raised in Sheffield, but he
Yeah.
moved to Mansfield.
Do they?
I think that's the story.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called Sheffield Districts. Um, but it could go start from Mansfield and then drive up to like different places and
Yeah.
then drive up to Glasgow.
Nice. Do you go?
And then
Do you go to most of the games then? Most of them.
yeah, I try to get as many. I try to go to as many as I can get to.
That's good to hear. Eh? All the way up to Scotland. The dedication for that.
Yeah, but I don't like to do the overnight trip. I do it all in one day.
Yeah. No, that's fair. It's
It
quite.
just makes it it just makes it a long weekend if I do
Oh
it
no,
overnight.
no, it
So
will. No, it will. It definitely will. No, he mentioned that to me. He says, mentioned the Rangers, and I said to him, "What's their biggest rival?" I don't know. So I was guessing it was Celtics. Is it not Celtics, your biggest
Yeah, yeah.
rival?
It's
Oh, it was.
Celtic.
Oh, I thought so. I was guessing
Yeah.
because I think my uncle's a Rangers fan. He's Scottish.
Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he's Rangers fan. I can't remember. He's one of the two. I think it's Rangers. I
Yeah.
think it is. He lives in
That's
Corby. That's called.
that's
Used to be called Mini Scotland. That you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I
Um,
am. But yeah, obviously my main club is Forest. That's
yeah,
that was my first team that I supported. But I started going to watch Rangers because my dad liked Rangers.
yeah.
He
Okay.
he's always had a soft spot for him. So I thought, you know what, I'll try and get to Mary's to a game. And to be honest, I didn't really like it at first because I didn't
No.
like the travel. That was my
Okay.
main issue, was the
Yeah.
travel. Um, and then we kept going and going. I thought, you know what, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And then I did
How many hours does it take on the bus then? I presume it's a coach, is it?
sometimes car, sometimes bus. It
Oh, I
depends.
see. Okay.
It depends how many people go.
Oh, okay. Is it like 3 or 4 hours? I don't know how far it is.
4.5 drive, maybe pushing to 5 hours if traffic.
That is, yeah, that's a long, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never driven that long. I've never driven that long. I haven't. I haven't.
But
Um,
it's all worth it once you're there. That's what I say
yeah,
to people.
it will be. Yeah, especially if your team wins,
Yeah,
even
yes.
better.
If it's a loss, then it's a long, long drive home.
It is. Yeah. It is. So, do you ever want to? Would you ever start in the future if you were able to? And I'm not talking now. I'm talking about in the future. Would you ever want to start your own little pest control company up by yourself, like Martin is? You know.
Absolutely, 100%. I would love
Yeah.
to. If I
Nice.
could, I could
Yeah.
do it tomorrow. If I could, but obviously I can't at the minute. But yeah, I would absolutely love to. But I'm quite different to a lot of pest controllers that I've been around. I
Yeah.
I I like to have my family around me, so I would like to have maybe my sister do one thing, my dad help me hands on, and also I like to have my family around me to if I want if I was to do have my personal pest control company, that was what I would like. Is
Yeah. I
to
mean, I'll
get
be honest. Like our business, Open Pest Control. I work with my dad,
yeah
and we're all family. There's only two of us, but yeah, I've
yeah
never worked with anyone else that ain't family, so I
yeah
know exactly what it's like. You've obviously worked with Martin at the hospital. I've never,
yeah
obviously, I've had jobs before. I just mean within pest control. I've never worked with anyone else. I haven't,
yeah
as such, in actual doing the jobs. I haven't. But no, that's
yeah
good. That is.
yeah. I I I just like to have people around at my potential future company is so that I have my best interests and
Definitely. You're right.
someone that I can trust, like pest wise, money wise, everything.
No,
So
I do understand because it's a, yeah, you could get a wrong person do you over. You
yeah,
could.
exactly. And
You could.
I
I'm not
just
saying
don't want
everyone's like that, but you've got to be wary, haven't you? You
yeah,
have.
like it's in a weird way, it's a cold world out there where
Yeah, you're
so
not wrong.
it's just like someone could be around you for the wrong reasons. And
Yeah.
obviously I don't want that.
No, you don't. You've obviously got to be more, you've got to be very wary. You have.
Yeah,
But, you know, I just thought I'd ask you that if you ever wanted to be, because a lot of people aspire to be eventually. Some do it, some don't. It's whether it happens, it happens.
yeah,
But yeah, obviously you get some more experience down. If you want to do it in the future, you can, you know. But
yeah.
yeah, it's have you seen the MPTA's 5 for 25? Have you seen that? That
No,
that Syngenta scheme they've got where they put you through your RSPH level 2 award. you seen that scheme? No,
No.
no, it's all about young people.
I might. No, in fact, yeah, I have. I think I have seen it advertised.
Yeah, they put you through. They give you support, mentorship,
Yeah,
and they put you through the qualification. Sorry,
yeah,
and they give you extra training. I think Mark and Duncan, the technical trainers, they do
yeah,
online training with people as well. Etc. I think it's good for the industry. I do.
yeah.
It
I
is.
think I've seen it because I was on the website
Yeah.
and I think I've seen it pop up, but I weren't
Yes.
too sure what it's about.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask Martin, but I forgot to ask him to be fair. But yeah,
Well, he's watching anyway, so
yeah,
he
yeah. You need
is.
to tell me, Martin. You need to tell me, mate.
Yeah. So, but yeah, is there any situations at the hospital within pest control that's obviously within the hospital that has massively taught you something big where you like it was a big learning curve, but you Martin worded it a certain way and you just got it. Have you had anything
Yeah,
like that yet?
yeah. There's been a few. Is where I've gone a certain way.
Yeah.
Even like, I mean, I know how you try to do it this way, but maybe do it this way.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think of a couple right now.
No, you're fine. But no, I just
Uh,
thought I'd ask because sometimes
yeah,
someone can word something a different way, and it's like I've got it. So
yeah. It's like when I go a certain way, Martin says, well, you should have done it this way, or you should have added this many, or, stuff like that. I'm like, why didn't I not think that? And it's
it
like, well,
happens. You can even people with tons of experience can have brain fart and
yeah,
just not know. It's it can happen. It,
yeah,
we're not all, oh, we're not all we're not all expert. Obviously, we are trained, but we all make mistakes. We all get do it a different way. Sometimes it's wrong, but
yeah,
you learn through experience, don't you? You do,
yeah,
you do. But
yeah, definitely.
so it's been a good chat over it, us. I think you
Yeah,
really you've got a good work. You seem to have got a good work ethic.
thank
I
you.
think you'll go far. But oh, Martin has also asked me to put and he's put this a very big thank you to Project Search and the N Nottingham. What's that? What's the NUH?
Nottingham University Hospital, I think. Yeah, yeah,
Nottingham University Hospital. We will be looking for a new apprentice this year.
yeah.
You can train the apprentice. You can.
No, no. But Martin's trying to get rid of me. That's what he's doing.
I say, I don't think
Yes.
that he
So,
does like
so
you.
get out, Owen. I've had enough of you.
No, but yeah, it's a great project, and
Yeah,
it's obviously blown up a bit. You mentioned since you've done it, and I think
yeah,
it's a good thing. I do. It really is. He's looking for a new apprentice this year. You,
yes. Yeah, and he said to me about it late last year. And
yeah,
he said, we are looking for a new apprentice, and we want you to direct them a certain
oh,
way, the
that'd
way
be
you,
nice.
yeah, way we done it for you, Owen. I'm like, bit of a bit of a big responsibility, but I'm willing to do it if
That's
you guys trust me enough to train them. So
no, that's really nice. That is.
yeah,
It shows how far you've come and how much
yeah,
confidence the guys you work with have got in you. It does.
yeah. It
'Cause
feels nice, and it feels nice because I have been doing a couple talks because with the project search, the
yeah,
teachers have asked me to do a talk for when the new students come in for the new year. They
yeah,
want they want me to give out their opinions how good basically big the subject up or big the course up a bit.
yeah,
But it convinces the kids to come and go on the course, enjoy it, and potentially get a job out of it at the end.
Oh, that's
And
good. So
that's
basically, like a case study testimonial review kind of
yeah,
thing
yeah. So they think
to
I was
promote it.
like, yeah. So they think who's the best person who's come out of this job and it's exceeded and excelled,
Yeah.
and the only person they could think of at the minute is me. And I
Well,
was like, so like, yeah, I
I'm
might need to charge you in a future reference, but for now, I'll do it for free.
pick me up in a limousine.
Yeah, if you if you want my autograph, you gotta pay me.
Yeah. But no, honestly,
No,
mate, you're a credit to your family, your mum and dad. I think you've done really well, and
no,
I think it's a job that. Well, sorry, I'll reframe that. It's not a job; it's a career. I think pest management is,
yeah,
or pest control, either way you say it. So I'm just going to drop a
yeah.
code here.
I've yeah,
There we go.
I would
If
like
any,
to yeah, I would like to thank. There's so many people I like to thank, but the main people I like to thank is my mum and dad for always
that's nice.
backing me and always making sure I'm all right, and they can tell how much I'm enjoying it. And I like to thank my mum and dad. I also like to thank Jeff and Martin for always having this amazing belief in me that I can do it, even when I doubt myself. They always say, "No, Owen, you can do it. You can succeed. You just gotta have natural instincts and trust in yourself." So I like to thank those guys. I like to thank Project Search for giving me a stool to stand on, or a platform where I can build on my confidence and give me a real opportunity of getting a job towards the end. And obviously, I like to thank MPTA for always continue to support, but also having some sort of training for all of us, not just me, for everyone. So I like to thank those guys as well.
Good to hear your mum's proud of you. She just has messaged you on YouTube.
Yeah.
There you go. It's
So
good to hear, mate. It's really good. I love to
yeah,
hear it. I do. So
yeah,
if you're wondering what this code is, if
yeah,
someone's with the British Pest Register, for CPD points,
yeah,
they pop this code in and they'll get a point. So people people would have learned from you in this podcast. So every podcast gets CPD. So
right.
they'll be learning in there somewhere, but this is more a lot of the learnings will be towards how diverse the industry is, and AI after will work it out. It will, but I do think it's been a great interview and
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Thank you
it's
for you as well for giving me a platform to speak on where I come from before and how I am in between, and hopefully what it's going to be like in the next maybe 5 to 10 years doing pest control.
I
Thank
love to
you.
hear that because Martin was saying, I forgot to ask you. He says, "Where does he want to be in 10 years?" I thought, well, the pest control company kind of covers it, but it is nice to hear that you want to remain in pest control.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Without pest control, I won't have this amazing confidence that I've got now. Without pest control, I won't meet amazing people like yourself and Martin and Jeff and
Oh, amazing.
Jason and everyone. And
Yeah,
and it's and without pest control, there's going to be a lot more issues
yeah,
with rats, wasps,
yeah. No, you're
everything,
right. Public
pigeons,
health.
everything.
People need to learn more. Where I'm trying to reframe a lot of my social posts to public health because a lot of people don't think of it like that. They think,
Yeah,
you just kill things. You don't always have
yeah.
to kill things, you know. But
I feel like everyone, even if they're not interested, they should have a little bit of knowledge about it. It's like we're not trying to kill things. We're trying to prevent it from something badly happening. For example, obviously your public health and etc. Pest damage, etc. So
exactly.
So I feel like everyone should need to have a sit down, even talk, just to know why we're doing this, for what reason.
No, you're
You know.
exactly right. It's like, yeah, them grey squirrels look cute. I'm like, yeah, until they get in your loft space and chew your electrical cables and start a fire. They're very
Yeah.
cute till then.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Exactly.
don't do that then. I said, well, yeah, they can do.
Yeah.
So, they're
They'll eat
very cute
anything.
till they get in. They are. Yeah, things like that. But you're very much right. But yeah, thanks, Owen, for
Yeah.
coming
No,
on.
thank you.
And if you stay on for a minute, I'll just end the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks, Owen, for coming on. It's been a great conversation, and you're a credit to yourself and your family, mate. You've done really well. You have.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, and thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.